Welcome to MX Group webinar on cybersecurity sales opportunities at the Defense Health Agency. Over the next several minutes, we're going to talk about the most important cybersecurity drivers and challenges in military health for FY17 and beyond. But first, let's look at the system as a whole. While DHA is the largest component of the military health system and ultimately where most, if not all, IT investments will reside, for now, the military health system is best seen as a system of three parts. You have the Program Executive Office for Defense Healthcare Management Systems, PEO-DEMS, highlighted on the right, led by Stacy Cummings. This is an acquisition organization focused on modernization and interoperability. More specifically, modernization of DoD's electronic health records and strengthening interoperability with the VA and the private sector. DoD plans to spend over $4 billion installing a new electronic health record, as well as a smaller version to be used in tactical environments. And this is good news for cyber vendors because, as you can imagine, electronic health records require a great deal of protections due to the enormous amounts of personally identifiable information flowing through them. Additionally, this office works to ensure sensitive health information flowing in and out of DoD from the VA and private hospitals are secure. They need to make sure everyone is speaking the same language and that cybersecurity standards are enforced. So good opportunities here also for cyber vendors. And again, for now, those programs are run out of PEO-DEMS. Now, I expect that over the next couple of years, DoD will transition those functions under the Defense Health Agency. So it will be increasingly important to forge relationships with decision makers in DHA, especially their Health IT Directorate. Right now, DHA handles many of the centrally managed IT systems for defense health and buys technology across every category, so think cybersecurity, analytics, infrastructure, the whole gamut. DHA is led by a three-star Vice Admiral Raquel Bono. But the best starting point for cybersecurity solutions is Frank Rowland in the Cybersecurity Division of the Health IT Directorate. Finally, there are the medical commands belonging to the military branches. More and more decisions surrounding IT procurement are being centralized within DHA. Still, in order to have any success selling into these commands, no matter where the funding originates, it's important to understand their unique clinical environments. How some health IT solutions or processes work for the Army may not fly with the Navy, and so forth. The National Defense Authorization Act for 2017 called for all of the hospitals and clinics belonging to the Army, Navy, and Air Force to fall under the Defense Health Agency by October 2018. This is a huge development and is going to create a lot of opportunities for cybersecurity vendors, in particular because DHA has made it a priority to correct the uneven security standards and practices these facilities use to communicate and share information, both with each other and with medical organizations outside of the Department of Defense. Now, let's talk about what's driving cybersecurity spending in the world of military health. Well, with so much personal and confidential data in its data stores, DHA is looking to augment cybersecurity however it can. Medical device security is one of their highest priorities. The increased demand for sharing patient data electronically increases the number of networked medical devices and applications. The problem is that historically, these are not seen as IT systems, and this complicates security. More importantly, their vulnerabilities are not always well understood. The thought of someone hacking a pacemaker is, quite frankly, terrifying. And so DHA will be attentive to industry proposals on how to maintain consistency and standardization and how medical devices are fortified. Also, it's important to note that for response and remediation issues, a good insertion point is actually SPAWAR, which is part of the Navy. And this is because their Network Security Operations Center oversees defense of DHA's network. Cal Stevens and Jason Duran are good points of contact there. The growing use of telework has sweeping implications for security as beneficiaries increasingly access health data from their home networks. The results are more avenues into the network and consequently additional threat vectors. As you can imagine, requirements around data protection and network security are expected to be top priorities for the foreseeable future. Outside of the new electronic health record, one of the biggest initiatives is the infrastructure consolidation. The Medical Community of Interest, or McCoy, is the hallmark of this infrastructure consolidation effort and addresses the agency's cybersecurity objectives as well. It will provide a common health network for the entire military health system. This VPN service is shifting local management of interfaces to central management and will also come with gateway-level security upgrades and improved encrypting. It's important to note that the McCoy is an extension of DoD's single security architecture, a key component of the Joint Information Environment. So that sums up the major cybersecurity initiatives within the military health system. For more information on the Defense Health Agency, please be sure to listen to the webinar, Detecting IT Sales Opportunities at the Defense Health Agency, Actionable Intelligence for FY17. You can access it via the URL on this slide. For actionable intelligence on other DoD components, as well as the intelligence community, don't hesitate to reach out to our market intelligence team. Thank you.